Greetings and welcome to my daily devotional for Saturday, the 23rd of April. Our reading is from John chapter 20 and verse 18. And Jesus said to her, Mary. She, turning round, said to him in Hebrew, Rabbi, which is to say, teacher. The words Jesus spoke to Mary were filled with the intimacy of heaven. God knows us all by name. He has redeemed us through Jesus, which means that he has brought us to be his own possession. Therefore, he knows us. And God said to Israel, But now, O Israel, the Lord who created you says, Do not be afraid, for I have ransomed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. And that's from Isaiah chapter 43 and verse 1. Earlier in his ministry, Jesus said, I am the good shepherd, and I know my own sheep, and my own sheep know me. And that's from John chapter 10 and verse 14. This means that he knows you and me, and indeed he has known us since before the creation of the world. Mary was about to experience the wonder of this. On that resurrection morning, Jesus calls Mary by her name, and it was this that awakened her to the reality that it was Jesus who was speaking to her. She immediately recognized his familiar way of speaking her name. It is this single word from the lips of Jesus that turns Mary from utter confusion and grief to believing the seemingly impossible, the fact that it was Jesus standing before her. She was totally convinced that he was dead and that his body had either been stolen or removed. Now, by Jesus speaking her name, she totally believed that he was alive. It is amazing what a transformation just one word from the Lord Jesus can have on our life. And Jesus calls each one of us by name. And if we listen to him, his calling us will totally transform our life. In the calling of our name, Jesus brings about a change in us that leads us out of doubt into faith, that leads us out of despair into indescribable joy, that leads us out of ignorance into the knowledge of his wonderful grace, love, and mercy. Jesus is calling us today. Let us listen to him and be ready to be changed.